Jerry Mallory here, SBNationPridePetrate.com. Have to take our hats off to our boys. Monday Night Football is in the books. A lot of people said, hey, the Giants are a bad team. We should win, etc., etc. At the end of the day, you play the competition that's in front of you. You know, these are all NFL teams. We're 1-0 with a convincing win, despite some penalties, despite some bad calls. So like I said, hats off to the team. We have some quick points. It's not all roses. We know there are some negative aspects to this game. But we got to start off with Matthew Stafford, don't we? I mean, the new and improved Matt Stafford, well, with the new coaching, the arm was good. It's always been good, but the decision-making was better. Throwing the ball away a little bit more than usual, but still able to get those passes in like nobody else, like the one to Golden Tate, in which, you know, only he could do. It was called back because of a penalty, but the arm strength was ever apparent. And then, like we all said, the footwork has improved. The mobility in the pocket, looking off receivers. Yes, he forced it to Calvin a lot, but as long as Calvin is out there, no matter what weapons are around, you're going to give it up to the best player in the game, which is why I'm going to be talking about Calvin to end this video. So props to Stafford. You know, arguably his best game statistically in terms of quarterback rankings and ratings. It was his best game, you know, and you can argue a handful. But this was certainly a great start for him. And this is something that can continue. If it is, you know, my prediction of 11-5, you know, I'm feeling real comfortable with it. Now, we'll have a bigger test when we're facing the Carolina Panthers. Much better defensive line, much better defense overall. But so far, you can only play the competition in front of you and the Lions as a whole, but specifically Stafford looked great. 2 points that aren't so positive. Like I said, it wasn't all roses and candy for this game. First off, it's the secondary. You know, you worry Darius Slay once again. Pass interference. I mean, he's going to lead the league in pass interferences if he keeps this thing up. He played as good as possible. You know, not saying he was horrible, but then there's the injuries. You've got Bill Bentley out now, so we're relying on Nevin Lawson as our nickel corner. So it's a little bit scary. Safety's going down. Hedebo already hurt. Carey already hurt. Quinn was banged up for a minute there. So you were looking at Issa Abdul-Quddus and Jerome Copeland, who did good, as well as Lawson. He did good as well. But, you know, the secondary, which we already worried about, is really starting to get banged up. So there's going to be a need to sign some guys. Now, if you bring in Champ Bailey, he's probably not a nickel corner. So he's an option, but not someone that's going to fill that need with Bill Bentley out for the year with an ACL. So we have to do something about that. The second point that's a little bit concerning is, yes, Nick Freese. I predicted he would go 3 for 3 on field goals. He did not. He missed the one that was a little bit over 40 yards. And we saw the pain and agony with an inconsistent kicker last year in David Akers. We couldn't trust him. Didn't know when he would or would not make the field goal, even if it's 40 yards or 35 yards. That's not good. Nick Freese, I think his leash is going to be a lot shorter than people think. We'll try. We'll sit there. But, you know, if you're down 2 points and you need a 40-yard field goal, you expect your kicker in most circumstances to make it. So, Mr. Freese, your short leash, I think, will be evident if you continue to struggle. It's something to keep watching. Since Hanson's been gone, we've been plagued with inconsistent kickers. David Akers last year, and now Freese, who was shaky in practice, shaky in the preseason, and now shaky during the regular season. But we're going to end the show talking about Calvin Johnson, and we know how great he is. But do we realize that we're watching pretty much the current Barry Sanders? I mean, as a kid, watching Barry, it was a joy. We loved it, but he was humble. He was, you know, a guy that was never in the news for bad things and one of the greats of all time. Sometimes we don't realize how great someone is until he's gone, until he's retired, because we look at people after the fact and we start to deify them and venerate them. And I think we're going to do that with Miguel Cabrera as well. But the same can be said for Calvin Johnson. We're watching the modern-day Barry Sanders. The dominance, the professionalism on and off the field, really good, humble guy, personalities there. But just the way he dominates the game. I'm waiting for him to slow down. You know, in the back of my mind, it's a worry, 29, 30. Is this the year? Is this the year? Early returns are saying this is not the year. He looked absolutely amazing. His hands looked even better after the procedures. So let's not wait until his career is over to sit back and appreciate and realize how great he is. We have a modern-day Barry Sanders at number 81. Let's enjoy it now. Hey, guys, a lot of changes going to be coming to the videos from a positive standpoint. I'll talk more about that on Friday's video. Until then, just give me your thoughts, your opinions of the game. Are you worried about Freese like I am? Is Stafford going to continue to dominate? all those things, plus more. Talk about it. Thanks for watching. Great game. I'm happy. You're happy. Hats off to the boys. Until next time, this is Jerry Mallory for SB Nation and PrivateDetroit.com.